You've got the best deals on delicious food. Order now.
Food Panda?
Sweaty summer making you miserable with stinky clothes? Grab Temu's ultra breathable shirt now for only $5.
To the edge, just short of Yuvraj. Punch to the back foot once again. It's an excellent effort from Yuvraj Singh. The ball was planning on him, but still went for that one. And in the end, stopped the ball. Shot. Beautiful shot. Distempo. Yes, when he can play shots like this, sometimes you wonder why does he take those risks early on. Can be outrageous at times, but this is a proper cricketing shot. No problems whatsoever in dispatching back to the fence. Nice stride forward. Good balance when he makes contact. That's it, they've taken. Extra bounce for Ashish Nehra. Once again, the line very good. Afridi could not resist going for the punch to the offside. Only manages the outside edge. So India draw first blood. And it's that length we were talking about, just back of the length, allow the ball to bounce. And Afridi was looking to hit the ball to extra cover, not presenting the full face of the bat. It was angled, and Ashish Nehra. He's a wicket bowler. Picked up the first wicket, an important one. Shahid Afridi gone for 17. Pakistan losing their first wicket for 31. Shoaib Malik comes out to bat number 3 for Pakistan. 96 matches. His career best 143. That was against India in the Asia Cup in Colombo. Now Nehra. And that's gone through before, but it's gone off the bottom edge. He's not happy. And he's fired up. The rhythm is good for Nehra. He's working up some pace as well. It's going to swing, and he's giving his vocal cords a bit of an exercise as well. Great shot. It's a pretty unique shot that Salman Butt plays. It's almost like an afterthought. At the very last minute, there is a bit of bottom hand that comes in. Terrific shot. It's really a quality shot. Accomplished because of quality track. This is a beautiful batting track, and we can expect a run glut. Mohammad Kaif, brilliant, but directed will cost India a run. It's all about pressure, and Mohammad Kaif wanted to keep that pressure on the batsman. That's why the non-striker's end would have been more interesting than this effort. He's got some good hands when it comes to playing shots. That spoils the over. Pathan, 5 runs of it, 15 for 1 now. Shoaib Malik has moved to 12 of 11, Salman Butt 19 of 26. Irfan Pathan bowled a very good last over. The last ball just a bit too wide. That could have gone anywhere. Lucky escape for Shoaib Malik in the end, but you take that boundary. That's 4. Sensibly played by Salman Butt. No fielder at deep fine leg. Well, we earlier saw Virender Sehwag fine-tune the field positions on the offside. Forgot about fine-tuning himself at that position. Desperate effort with the ball, won the race. Direct hit. Well, Salman Butt was further slowed down. The Zaheer Khan was in his way. That could have been dangerous. It seemed like he would make the crease. Then Zaheer Khan was in the way, so that just slowed down Salman Butt. Showing a little bit of inexperience there, Salman Butt. He gave it up. He gave it up midway through. Just short of Mohammad Kaif. May have come from the bottom of the bat, or that would have straight away gone to Mohammad Kaif. This is the second time he's played that drive uppishly. The weight not properly balanced or going into that shot. Very lucky really to be still out there. It's Mohammad Kaif who came very close to picking up a marvellous catch. Oh, that's very good running as he made his ground. He's quick between the wicket, Shoaib Malik. That is real pressure on the outfielder. Zaheer Khan was attacking the ball, so he had to run that first run quickly. Makes his ground easily in the end. That's excellent running. Just the direct hit may have got him, but Zaheer Khan probably quite unaware of the fact that they were going for the second. Well, that's placed to the offside. Whip on offer. And he's given it a real slap outside that off stump. So Pakistan getting a move on. Just a little bit of room. No chance for that fielder Sehwag to react. He's too close in there. 15 yards. Oh, there he goes straight away at edge. He can't stop the boundary on that occasion. It's so often after Prince break we've seen a wicket fall. Now that's an example of the extra bounce. I mean, probably deliberately done. He actually opened the face of the bat, knowing that there's no slip. That could have been very, very dangerous. That's an attempt there. It did appear that he had managed to stop it, Dinesh Mongia, but it was a pretty decent effort. Beautifully executed. We've seen him play a couple of those shots on the offside again. The wrist work special. It's not a kind of shot you see played every day by all batsmen. Something different. Absolutely. That's well bowled. I saw him coming early. There was 2 in that as far as Shoaib Malik was concerned. He would have made it. Take a look, and he really was through. A little bit of turn there. Flicked it fine. Tried to actually wanted to get inside out, but eventually had to readjust. There is turn there from him. He's bowling well, Harvinder Singh. Good pace. He's mixing it up nicely, not just trying to fire it in. Because he's bearing that pace, he's getting the ball to grip and turn. Yes, indeed. Lovely seam position. There is a bit of turn. Flicking the bat, but that's another good take by Dhoni. Good movement onto the leg side by Dhoni.
There we go. That was the requirement. And he's got the maximum. Good shot to end the over. 103 for 1 Pakistan.
Well, embarrassment for Hariharan. He signalled a very stylish 6 last ball of the previous over, and then got a rude shock when the third umpire showed. In fact, the fielder in the deep pointed it out. This is the way he did it without consulting the fielder or making absolutely sure. Then the fielder in the deep tells him, hey, hang on, it's 4. And then he went on the walkie-talkie to the third umpire, who confirmed that it was nowhere close to a 6, here 4.
Maybe wrong pair of glasses.
Great shot. One of the best shots that he's played. An interesting way of hitting that ball through the covers on the offside, Salman Butt.
But that's the area he enjoys the most. Just back of the length. True pitch, true bounce. Trusting the pitch on that occasion and then rolling his wrist.
Desperate dive by Irfan Pathan, but he won't prevent that 4. The second boundary of the over.
Once again, manoeuvring the length very well, Salman Butt. Stayed inside the line of that delivery in order to place the ball. Very fine away from the fieldsman at third man. Now he should have been able to stop that one at this level.
Harbhajan Singh to Salman Butt on 49. There's the 50.
Really played well, the youngster. He was very watchful and very positive at the same time. I wonder what the message could have been. Get on with it, or you're doing fine, or... Basically, this is now a time. I think big man is getting a little restless. Hands on his waist. Probably looking for some quick runs. Now, that's another thing. Come back to it. It's 50 for Malik. Good solid innings there by Malik. Didn't quite get enough runs in the first 2. He'd be happy to have that under his belt now. Maybe play a lot more freer after this. 50's out of the way. He's gone for the big one. It's a very good shot. He's found the gap. Difficult shot to play against the off spinner. You're playing against the spin, so you had to find the gap, which you did. I think the message is now clear. Good use of the feet. Good hit into the gap. Nobody had any chance. Bit of risk because you're going against the turn. You're playing with a relatively straight bat. That's a biggie. That's a big one. That's out of here. First 6 of the innings. Took him on. We knew what he was trying to do. Keep it outside the leg stump in those rough areas, wherever there are. But wonderful use of the feet. What a noise off the willow. Perfection. The minute you hear that sound, you know it's really gone the distance. He loved it. Good use of the feet. Reached the pitch. Now a full toss. All the top of the boundary. So Pakistan now ready in top here. Breaking loose is Shoaib Malik. That boundary also gives them their 150 to 152 for 1. So more in the mind of the Indian captain now to put in a different strategy. That's straight. That's gone. That's 6. Another one from Shoaib Malik. He has this huge hit. It's almost predetermined that I'm going to go for it. If he reaches the pitch of it, goes through the shot. One felt he didn't have much elevation on that one, but then it carried the distance. A good, hard, strong hitter he is. That's right. That's brilliantly done by Salman Butt. What a good hit. Terrific shot. The safest area on the park, over the bowler's head. Just a trifle fuller in length. And take a look at that. Getting that front foot out of the way. But the follow through of the blade was absolutely straight. That's put away through square leg. And picked to mid-wicket. Shoaib Malik is on song. Irfan Pathan's been stung quite badly in this over. Well, another most expensive over in this innings. 12 went off Sachin, and now already 13 in this over. Taken caught. It's Shoaib Malik who falls after the Prince break, and it's Virender Sehwag who once again gives India a breakthrough, this time with the ball. But he'll be disappointed. Shoaib Malik, you can check from his body language, he's devastated. This was a short ball, he could have placed it anywhere in the park. But take a look at what he does. Off the back foot, straight into the hands of Sachin Tendulkar, who's really safe with those hands there at the boundary. So wicket falls, Malik goes to Sehwag for 75. It's 176 for 2. Runs at least. Zaid Khan gathers the ball. Good hard throw back to Dhoni.
That would have been a very good catch. Salman Butt giving himself room and slicing it on the offside. It was Yuvraj Singh attacking it. Be disappointed he didn't get it because he's such a good fielder. He got 2 hands to it. Oh, the big man down the track. He's mistimed it, but it'll still go for 6. Just for a moment you thought Harbhajan might get his hands to it.
Yes, it was Inzi's Baba which took the ball out of the boundary line. It wasn't timed well. But high in the air, but the result was good.
That's a lovely shot. That's excellent footwork. That's why he's such a dangerous player. 6 and a boundary now. It wasn't far from Yuvraj, but that ball was travelling.
That 6 forced Virender Sehwag to change his length on that occasion, and Inzamam was ready for it. Got into the position very early and then hit the ball very hard. Great batting from Inzamam. Shot. Beautiful shot. No chance for the sweeper. Fieldsman at deep point to stop that one. 2-0-6 for 2 Pakistan. Nicely played. Deft touch. And the youngster has picked up his 10th boundary.
Well, he gets into the 90s and a clever shot. You have to watch the ball very closely because this is a late adjustment. Literally sees it off the face of the blade. Again the pull. And again the placement, brilliant, but it's outstanding fielding there. That would have been a certain boundary and desperate stuff from Zahir Khan in the deep.
It's been absolutely brilliant, Zahir Khan in the field. He has saved so many runs today for his team. And this is not the first time. Making sure that any part of his body is not touching the rope.
That might be a boundary because I just get the feeling. Now he's touched it there. Is he touching? This is going to be touch and go. I have a feeling when he first came towards the ball, he had touched the line. He's fine there. It's just 2 runs. That should be taken. Chipped in the air. Inzamam livid. Nehra has struck. And a big wicket for India. He was looking dangerous, Inzamam.
That's where Ashish Nehra is so good. He makes the thing happen for himself. Have a look. The ball deviating a little bit, and Inzamam was looking to work the ball on the onside. The ball getting the leading edge. Simple catch for Irfan Pathan. Skipper goes. Playing the cameo. Pakistan 2-1-9 for 3.
193 matches for Yusuf Yohana. Good average. 41.86.
Oh, just falling short of Dhoni. The slow ball from Zaheer Khan. First up, that surprised Yohana. Good thinking.
This is not the first time that we've seen that ball to bounce from that good length area.
Right, here we are. Salman Bhatt on 99. Gets to 100. His second one-day 100. Both 100s coming against India.
Truly a great knock. Always great to see a youngster doing well after against a team like India. There has been a marathon innings under heat. Under a lot of stress for Salman Bhatt because he's thrown away his wicket in a couple of matches, but this time he made it count.
Gone over the top and has picked the gap. One bounce into the advertising hoardings. A dangerous player, Yohana, at this stage.
Well, he knew exactly where the fielders were. There was this long on and then mid-wicket and he had to bisect it. He had the presence of mind to know exactly where they were placed. Intelligent shot.
This time the umpire had a good look and made the right signal.
It's a little risky for India to employ Virendra Sehwag at this stage of the game. Off spinners can be hit with the swing quite easily.
Played a straight drive. This should be 4. Good cricket from Yohana. 10 runs already from this over. Brings up to 250 as well.
I would have rather opted for somebody like Sachin Tendulkar now that Salman Bhatt is back in the hut. Fielder was very square, so an easy shot for Yohana.
Then the reverse sweep. This is going all the way. That's another 4. 14 runs of that Sehwag over. It's 254 for 4. Dangerous shot, but he'll get full value for it. It's another good over for Pakistan. 9 runs of it. 263 for 4.
Because of this shot, Harbhajan Singh had a few words to say to Irfan Pathan. He was a little late in reacting to that shot. They were saying that you seem very frustrated.
Starts off with a slow ball. It's been clouted for 4. The typical Abdul Razak shot.
Slow delivery picked up very early by Abdul Razak. And this time it was Harbhajan who was diving to stop that one.
And off Irfan Pathan scored. It's a big full toss. Will have been no ball anyway. Should be no ball. Hari Haran on the button.
It was a high full toss, so thought as dangerous by the umpire. So it's been warned. Irfan Pathan warned for bowling that beamer.
Back making a beautiful sound there. This is as good a cricketing shot you'll see. Yohana is a class act. He's got such a range of shots. Just have a look at this.
No need to slog. If you are Yusuf Yohana, you'd find class and style even at this end of the innings. How well he crafted it away. Beautifully done. No need to slog, no need to look ugly. All class, timing, and purity from Yohana.
Another big full toss. This could be a problem. A second no ball and he won't be bowling again in this innings. There it is, Hariharan enforcing the law. 2 high full tosses and he could be banned from bowling in the innings, and that's what has happened here. Irfan Pathan taken off, but been asked not to bowl anymore. The over will have to be completed by somebody else, adding to the woes of Saurav Ganguly. Good shot. He's found the gap. There isn't enough power in the shot, but it will carry all the way for another 4. These are good overs for Pakistan in the 10th.
Quicker one from Harbhajan Singh. He overpitched it, and so an easy ball for Abdul Razak. He was looking for this bit, looking for this drive to the offside. A shot that he plays so well.
His partnership 48 runs of 24 balls. Strike rate of 200. Last 5 overs, Pakistan have got 52 runs.
India still not yet out of it, even though Pakistan are running away with the show, but this pitch will not vary a great deal.
Straight to the hands of Rahul Dravid. The Yohana innings comes to an end. Good little knock from Yohana, but Dravid has taken an important catch. Pakistan was just running away with the runs of his final overs.
He had no choice really to go for this because he was in that zone, in that frame of mind, in that batting form, that everything he was touching was being converted to gold. Except for this one. One instance where it was taken quite nicely by the field in the deep. 1 for 43 Pakistan, 287 for 5.
It's a sweet cutter and puller of the ball, Amran Akmal. 2 balls in the over to go for Harbhajan Singh. Gets off the mark right away.
291 for 5 and we are into overtime. Still 5 overs to be bowled. That should be done. Nicely done by Kohli. Yuvraj picks up the wicket of Razak. Looking to give himself room by chipping down, missing it, and a simple stopping chance. So very good wicket to get at this stage. Extra bounce, nicely taken.
It was excellent stumping. Abdul Razak trying to up the scoring rate. He's been picked up after scoring 18 runs. 291 for 6.
Yunus Khan comes out at number 8. Hero of the Test series, didn't play the first 2 games because of injury, not feeling too well.
Still, there is a chance for the Pakistanis to get to over 330. But like you said, they have to play sensibly.
Now that's sliced away. Should find the boundary. Just pulled back inside. We'll have to wait for the third umpire to see it. He's just asked for the third umpire. Have a look at it. It's within the Sehwag. Desperate. Well done. It's 2.95 for 6. Chipped and should be taken. Dravid makes no mistake. So in the quest of upping the tempo, Yunus Khan sacrificing his wicket.
Well, he's really bowled well because I hate Khan under these conditions. And finally, he's been rewarded. Simple catch for Rahul Dravid. That shot fine leg. And Yunus Khan's contribution is 9 in this innings. 308 for 7 Pakistan.
Mohammad Sami comes out to the middle. It's not a strike from Akmal, who throws bad at everything now. But he's not interested. He's in a good position. He reckons he's seen Sami coming home. So final over. And that's a good hit. Good start to the over. Boundary there for Kamran Akmal. In fact, Mohammad Sami, I think the players will be happy with this. At that size, like I mentioned, he wants to keep the sun off his face. He still has a tan though. If he had a smaller cap, no wonder what would have happened. Again, nicely struck on the offside. Run hard for 2, get it comfortably. Good start to the over, 8 runs on the first 2 balls. You see the fielders in the outfield are being put under extreme pressure. The legs just don't have the energy.
The Pakistani batsman, especially Sami, is showing a lot of desperation to get as many as runs as possible in this over. This is going to be easy. Ashish Nehra finding the target and sending Mohammad Sami back to the pavilion.
Well, he sacrifices wicket. It's important that Kamran Akmal gets as much of a strike as possible. He was backing up, so he had to carry on. No problems there for the umpire to raise the finger. Sami departs. Another wicket goes down. 316 for 8. 3 balls remaining. That's a good stop. Yuvraj Singh keeps the batsman down to just a single. Just got word from the match referee's room that they will start at 1:15, irrespective of what time this innings finishes. Which means this break might just be for about 18 minutes in between innings. And the fielding side won't mind it. Maybe off the park, but can you imagine the umpires after standing there for 4 hours already, 3.5, 4 hours. That's up in the air, another wicket. So another man will have to come out if this catch is taken, yes. Dinesh Mongia, the substitute, takes the catch. Run and a wicket departs. So another 2 minutes will be added to this innings. Still 1 ball to go.
Third wicket for Ashish Nehra. And second batsman getting out in a similar fashion. First one was Yunus Khan, and this time Rana Nabi without contributing. 317 for 9 Pakistan.
So the last ball of the innings, finally. That's handed back down the ground. Danish Pereira is struggling. In fact, he completes the run. Third umpire not called for. Pakistan innings comes to an end, and it's a good total to put up. Batting first, 300.